Hey folks, if you were here this past Sunday morning, you recognize that it got a little stuffy in our building, in both the fellowship hall and in the prayer chapel where we have the overflow. So I wanted to give you just a few updates to prepare you for this coming Sunday. We apologize, of course, that it was a little warm in here. That happens in the summertime, but really it wasn't as much because of the fact that it's summer as it was. We just had some issues with our circulation and ventilation. We had some stuff filters that we didn't realize till after the service. And so we're going to remedy those things with a couple things. First thing I want you to know, though, when you come Sunday morning, is you might, if you're prone to being chilly, you might want to bring a sweater with you. It's going to be cold when you first get here. We want to be prepared for when we get a lot of people in the building. We know the temperature rises. Just the reality is, you get all those people in one space, it's going to get warmer. So we're going to try to have the building cool when you arrive, cooler, much cooler when you arrive, and then knowing that the temperature will rise and also, we have clean filters in the AC units, and so that'll help. And we also are going to open back up the youth area for overflow so that it's not just that one area that's kind of tight. We're going to have both the youth area and the prayer chapel available for overflow. So hopefully that'll also help on Sunday morning to make sure that you're not everybody's kind of crammed into that one space. And so just be prepared for that Sunday morning. I also want to encourage you to read Acts chapter 9, the last several verses, Acts chapter 9, verses 32 to 43, because we're going to continue in our series through the book of Acts, our Gospel Family Mission series, as we celebrate God's Word together and look at God's Word together. And so we're going to talk about the faith of our purpose. When we think about our passion as the gospel, our church as our family, our world as our mission, how does our faith point to that purpose? And so we're going to talk about the fact that our faith really should have a lasting impact on others. That's just the reality, that Christian faith impacts people, those around us. And so we're going to talk about two requirements for your faith to have that kind of impact and look at that example, kind of a couple cool stories at the end of Acts chapter 9 that kind of point to that and help us to see what that looks like. So I want to invite you to join us Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, our prayer gathering, 10 or 9:30, our family groups, and then at 10:40, our worship celebration. Spread the word. Looking forward to gathering with you, and we really hope that it'll be a much more comfortable Sunday morning. But regardless, we love to be able to gather together for fellowship and worship. So I'll see you Sunday morning.